Hey guys, it's Rebecca or Bekkah, whichever you prefer. I do go by both. I'm back with video number 2. I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been thinking of things to upload about, and I've been busy, been watching different videos and tutorials, and I'm not a huge fan of makeup, but I've actually really been into makeup recently, and so I thought that I would hit you guys with makeup tutorial, which is something that I don't usually do, but I thought it would be really fun. So before we get into the video, if you do like it, I would appreciate if you smash that thumbs up button. Also, feel free to subscribe, comment below your thoughts and ideas for our next video, and without further ado, let's get into it. So first things first that I would recommend, and I kind of already did this, is to use primer. Primer will help with your makeup, and it also helps set your face. And so I already did it, but I did use Translucent Mattifying Powder by e.l.f. And it's basically just, sorry my phone, it's basically just a powdered primer. And I think powder works just as good as liquid, but it is whatever you prefer. So after you do primer, we will be using foundation, and the foundation that I have is Fit Me foundation by Maybelline New York. This is the ivory color, and it is the smooth. So this is the one. I do have very pale skin, so I do use ivory. And to be applying this product, I will be using my beauty blender. So I tried to fix the lighting. The lighting isn't perfect, so I do apologize, but we will make it work. And then I will be using my mirror, because usually I have to do my makeup up close and personal, so we're just gonna try our best, because I don't usually do this. But basically, first you're just going to apply on your face, and I usually like to do it like this, so I know that it's everywhere. And then you're simply just gonna take it and you're just gonna blend it in. Kind of show you. It's pretty easy. You're just simply blending it in, and make sure you do put enough on. And then I do like to apply some on my neck as well, so my whole face does blend in, but I only use a little bit, so it's not too much. So just on the chin and neck area. You just want to blend it in and make sure that all of your face is blended in. So after that, I did purchase this at Walmart. It was about $6, if anybody was wondering. Okay. So next thing that we will be applying is, after you do use foundation, you would use concealer. I don't use concealer, so but I do use powder. This is the Fit Me Maybelline New York powder. Same color, smooth. It is 120. It's classic ivory. It goes with the foundation. And I am using a angled blush brush by e.l.f. to apply this, because it does actually work better than the sponge thing that they give you. And you're just going to simply apply it everywhere that you have applied the foundation. And powder just simply sets everything pretty much, and it just gives you that good base. And it works pretty well. Okay, so after we use powder, we will be moving on to blush. And for blush, I will be using my Tarte Party blush that I got at Sephora. I actually got it for free. It was a free sample. It was a birthday sample. And then I will be using my powder brush by e.l.f. mineral powder brush, and this just works pretty well. And for blush, a technique that I like to use, and I think most people do as well, is to smile to find your cheekbone. And I usually just do about one apply of that. I have Pandora on. I don't even know what's happening. There you go. So after that, we will be moving on. I do have bronzer. I don't usually use it because I don't really know how. I don't want to look like a clown or do something wrong. So I don't usually do that. So after blush, we move on to eyeshadow. So for eyeshadow, I do have the Naked 2 Urban Decay palette that you can get at Sephora, but I actually got this as a gift. My aunt got this for me, which I was super excited about because I have a nude palette by Rue 21, and it's basically the knockoff version of this. They're pretty much the same colors, but obviously this is better quality. This was only $9. This was like $60, so clearly this one's the better quality. But I will be applying this. So I'm still learning how to do this, but basically this is, I believe this is the blending brush. I'm pretty sure, could be wrong, but anyway, this is what the colors look like. So for the colors, I will be kind of mixing a little bit, but what I did learn is that you can actually like mix colors, which is pretty cool. So the colors that I'm going to be doing is Verb, and I will be mixing some other ones. So the first color that I'm going to apply is I will be mixing Tease and Chopper, which are these two colors. Sorry, the lighting sucks. I will be mixing these for my base eyelid color, which I learned, sorry, I'm going to use my mirror. I learned that it's better to, you can mix lots of different colors with this shadow, which is pretty cool. So you will be applying it up to a pretty good point of your eyelid, and you don't need a lot for this, so we're going to do the same thing to the other eye. Mix Chopper and Tease. The only thing I would have to complain about the shadow is that it is very powdery. My Rue 21 palette is not as powdery. I'm a lefty, by the way, so. So after you've applied that, so we are going to be, this is actually a pretty cool trick that I learned. We're going to be taking Verb, which is this glittery, kind of lighter color, love this one, and we will be applying it into the inner crease of our eyelid. And I guess this gives your eyelid volume, and it kind of makes the whole eye makeup pop, which is pretty cool. And I don't use eyeliner, so this should definitely help. So you just put it in the inner crease. So I'm just kind of putting it above the eyelid and definitely into the crease. You can put as much as you need to, but I'm just applying just enough, and it definitely does make your eyeshadow pop in your eyelids as well. I wish I had better lighting. This is the best that I could do. My acne is going away, I just realized that. So that's the increase, and for the eyelid color, we are going to be using Half Baked, which is this little kind of brownish color right here, and it is sparkly, and girls cannot get enough glitter in their life, at least I can't. And we will be applying just a little bit to where we didn't apply any shadow. So pretty much where you left out. So we will be putting that. And for me, I like to do kind of natural colors. And then we will be putting more Verb a little bit under our eyelid. So we know where our makeup is going. Just poked myself in the eye, tried to avoid that. So after that, we are going to be taking our blended brush side, and the color that we used, our Half Baked, we're going to blend our makeup in with that. So just realized that this was like upside down, so it actually blends it in nicely. Kind of gives it more of a natural look, as you can see. I absolutely love this palette. It's one of my favorites. So again, Naked 2, Urban Decay. Now that our eyes are done, we will be moving on to eyebrows, which eyebrows are definitely important. And for our eyebrows, I use, I don't really know what to call this. I just call it e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and basically it's an eyebrow gel and a setting powder. Looks like this. It was $3 at Target in their e.l.f. makeup section, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I have a really good natural eyebrow shape, so it pretty much just does the magic for me, which is really nice. Playing great music on here. Waiting for the time to pass by. I'm just thinking about here. So I have a really good eyebrow shape, and how I will be applying this is my e.l.f. double eyebrow tool, which is brush, and I don't know what you call this side, but it puts the gel on. You can see forever. So what I like to do first is simply brush my eyebrows to get them in the right shape that I want, so I know that when I'm filling them in, my eyelids are popping with this Naked palette. And then simply, I like to just start taking the gel, and let me make sure this one. Okay. I like to start on kind of the inner part of my eyebrow and work it down, and I will show you that. So I know where the shape has started. I like to give them kind of that natural square shape, which is nice. And people always say, "You have such good eyebrows, I have to draw mine on," and I'm like, I got them from my mom. I don't wanna spend the night alone. So sometimes when I'm filling in my eyebrows, they turn out a little bit more thinner, a little bit more thicker, and I'm just trying to shape them the best I can right now. So here's one eyebrow, and it is looking pretty good. I do have a natural kind of arched shape. So same thing on the other eye. I am a lefty though, so sometimes it is a little bit more difficult, but and then again, same concept. Get it into that nice square shape that I prefer. Some people prefer their eyebrows different. I like to do just the natural look because I don't draw them on, I fill them in. I did like them even with the other eyebrow. So then again, it just kind of depends what you're looking for. So after you fill them in and they do look pretty much close to the same, we are going to take our, I don't know, I keep closing this here. We will be taking our setting powder, which I showed you before. There goes my brush, the setting powder, and you just simply, it's basically eyeshadow, but you put it over your eyebrows, and it basically just sets it to the natural eyebrow look that you prefer. And it definitely gives it shape too. It definitely turns out pretty nice. And then I will just brush them again to make sure that they look like I prefer. So there's eyebrows. They do look pretty similar. Pretty good. So next things next, which is pretty much our last thing, is we will be, I got a text message. We're going to be doing mascara. So for mascara, I've got like the tiniest eyelashes in the world, and I do have fake lashes, but I'm still learning how to put those on. So for now, we will be using a bunch of different mascaras that I have. So I've got like 5 different mascaras in my makeup bag, but I only use 3 of them. Sometimes I switch off. That's not the right one. Okay, so for mascara, first things, we have 3 different tubes of mascara. First things first, we are going to be doing the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. This definitely just sets off my lashes pretty well, and it just definitely gets a good lash going. So I do have the tiniest lashes in the world, and it bothers me deeply. So there's one tube of mascara, this by CoverGirl. And then we're going to be doing Pumped Up Maybelline New York, which is like my most favorite mascara, definitely one of them. We're going to apply that. And I am applying on both top and lower lashes. There's 2 mascaras, and last but not least, definitely my favorite mascara is the Better Than Sex Too Faced, which you can purchase at Sephora. It is waterproof, so that's why the tube is different. Some people prefer the non-waterproof over the waterproof, but I have to have waterproof because I sweat a lot and cry. So we're going to be applying this. This definitely tops it all off. It does make your lashes look fake because how powerful it is. Ariana Grande's a hit. Oh, we're on her radio. I knew that. As you can see, turns out pretty well, I would say. So this is pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Definitely, this is just how I do my makeup. If you guys like this, definitely smash that like button, subscribe, comment below ideas, new video ideas, and anything you'd like. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram, DM me. I love new people, new chat. Follow me on Snapchat. And yeah, definitely hit me up. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like.